Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Project Highrise. And right now, we're trying to get the objective of getting a bunch of basic offices and making them diverse. So we have the creative offices still to go. And I currently did install one. And I guess we might as well get the other ones in here as well. 1, 2, 3. And all the creative offices were giving me the same amount of money, so it doesn't really matter which of them I choose. And that should be all of our 4. Of course, I need to hook up everything that they need to make them happy. Now, I still don't have the water bottle services, but I will get that done as soon as the construction in the basement is finished, which they're currently working on. Okay, what's his deal? You like being in a high traffic area. You should be in a high traffic area. Okay. There's something making them unhappy. Doesn't really give us a clear indication. Let's see. Satisfaction. Yeah, for some reason they're not happy. And that's bad, but I don't know what the deal is. They should be in a high traffic area, which should make them happy. And they don't have any other requirements for their being there, as far as I understand. So let's take a look at them. I don't think it says what their requirements are, but it doesn't say that they're missing anything. Maybe it's just they don't have very many customers. That might be the case, so maybe it's just something we need to wait on. Oh, okay. Maybe they need a little bit of maintenance or something. Or that one customer, maybe that's what it was. They didn't have any customers, now they have customers, now they're happy. There we go. Well, it's a converted. Oh, okay, we just got the offices thing. So that's going to give us $1,000, which is good to go. And then we need another contract. So, it doesn't allow us to do this because we don't have enough prestige. We could do a bit of variety. So they want lunch, breakfast, coffee. We have probably lunch and coffee. I don't know what classifies as breakfast. We can take a look at that. It might not be something I can do right now. I'm not exactly sure. Not really clear with what I have, but let's see what our other contracts are. So we can do studio apartments, which we need to have 10 of. We could do incremental income, which would give me, I need to have 3,000 a day. And I get 500 up front, 1,500 on completion, 2,000 total, and I get a bunch of buzz. What's our current income? We're not even half that yet. You know, maybe it's time for the studio apartments. What is our noise level like? I don't know if that really affects them. Yeah, okay, so if we're high enough up, that's not really a big deal, I would guess. So maybe we'll try the studio apartment one, as that one would be maybe easier to complete right now. Although we would need water services, probably. So, But I think, yeah, I think I am going to go with studio apartments. Because none of these other things require... Well, this is for medium offices, and you only need 2 prestige, which we're probably really close to getting. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do... I could just wait. So it's like one of those things. I gotta make up my mind. Do I want to do residential stuff, or do I want to stick strictly to business and that's all that's in here, or do I do a combination of the two? I mean, obviously I can't do strictly residential now. I think I stick with the office stuff, and if that's the case, then I want incremental income. And then we get the more people needed done. We'll have the prestige to be able to do the next thing. I think that's the right course of action. We'll kind of just stick with business. Okay. I mean, I could always change my mind later. It's not the end of the world either way you look at it. Okay. And I'm going to install an elevator down here soon. I would have liked it if they would have finished this so I could do that. But might as well get that water thing going. So it was water bottle services. Let's see. Courier service. Bottled water service. That's what it was. Oh, okay. So it's like the jugs of water that you have at your water cooler. Okay, now that's done. We'll go ahead and grab the elevator. I'm going to put right there. So my maintenance staff and the construction workers don't have to only go up the stairs. Okay, so far so good. We're still losing money, though. And I'm going to need more population, which honestly we're getting just sitting here. I figure we might as well go up another floor. Now, money is getting tight, but I can always take a loan if I need to. And, of course, I also need stairs. So we'll do that. I don't need stairs, but I like to have the stairs. And this isn't being used for anything right now, but we can always use it for something later. Like water, as we've discussed, is something that I could do down here. I'm going to need room for the closet for it, though, so we'll probably need to build off here somewhere. Fairly small, though. It's the same size as the utility closet, so not a big deal there. Okay. So we actually did make money there. What's our current income? All right, so we're getting close to that 2,000 number that we're looking for, which is good. And at this point, what kind of tenant we take really doesn't necessarily matter. Let's go ahead and grab utilities. We know we're going to need this. Iron closet goes there. And then still are only limited to small offices. This is where I actually contemplated doing something different, but oh, and we're also going to want the elevator, so go ahead and install that. And then offices. Okay, we have good economy going on. That's good. All right, so let's see what we got. We got insurance offices, legal offices, and that's about it. Both of them are 115, which is going to be better than we're going to get out of the insurance offices. So I figure legal offices. These guys are just going to need electricity. So might as well do that. And I'm actually probably going to have to take a insurance office here. Just for current tenants. Of course, I could place an ad. You know what? What can we do with this buzz? That's not something that was really gone over. Oh, once you reach 50 buzz, you will be able to spend it on media campaigns. So we don't have that much yet. We need 10 influence before we can use that. All right, I guess I'll take the insurance office. It's less money, but it's something now. I'll be patient for the rest, though. And then we need just electricity for all of them, so no need for a phone line, which is perfect. Means that there's less rooms requiring that. I don't know currently what the... actually, we need this to look at utilities. How many rooms we have connected to phones. I don't know if the ones that don't require it count. But if we were just go off of what's connected, then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is kind of running short of what that one little phone booth can sustain, so. But again, one of these offices that are up here that had a connection going through it didn't require the phone service, so who knows? And I now actually am regretting. Well, you know what? Let's see what we can see. Need at least 2 prestige. Yeah, okay. For medium offices. Well, once we get up to 40 occupants or population, we should be good. And then we'll be able to maybe do some medium offices over here. I don't have any clue how big the medium offices are, but I would assume they're bigger than small offices. Having another food court might increase my population because, I mean, technically, the food court employees count as population. Now, I don't care about the people. They provide, doesn't it say how much? Yeah, 2 population. So, that would get me over the edge. And they are a tenant that pays money. I think I'm going to do it. Let's see what we got. Food court restaurants. That will pay me 85. And then this guy still wants water. I'll take the 85 guy, I guess. This is wraps. So we got burgers and wraps. Oh, it just went up to 95. Well, that's interesting. All right, we'll take that. There we go. And then we're going to need electricity for that area. There we go. So we have 3 food courts. Population's at 40, so we have the 2 prestige, which is exactly what we're looking for. So now we have a bunch of things that unlocked. We have different levels of apartments. We have retail stores. Ooh, that's neat. And we also have something new here. What is it that we have new? Storerooms. Provide storage base for retail storage. Oh, okay, so each retail tenant requires 1 storage bay. So as long as, I mean, we don't have retail yet, so that's fine. And then we have transit stops. We can't do that yet. And then we have art things. I don't think any of these do much of anything. And they're free anyway. What we really want is art. That gives us prestige. But we don't have enough influence to do any of this because you need an interior decorator, which we don't have. Okay, well, let's take a look at the offices here. So, wow, that is really big. And that takes up almost an entire floor of what we currently have. I don't think there's anything that we can do with a 2-size area. But I have an idea for this. I think for now we'll go ahead and take the medium office. Just because I want to see what's up with it. But I just don't like how much dead space there is when you build one of these, but... yeah, it's pretty much going to be the same either way. All right, we'll put it there. And then, let's see what we get. The medical offices is not going to happen because we don't have a drugstore. Is that one of the retail choices? I wouldn't know until I put one down, wouldn't I? Okay, so we've got legal offices. We've got creative and technical offices. So there are 2 potential tenants of this type. And then financial officers, they need us to have 3 prestige, which we don't have yet. Okay, so we're missing a drugstore, so we can't do medical offices. Let's see what creative and technical. Right now, needs a greater variety of restaurants that serve lunch, which we don't have. Needs a greater variety of small stores, which we don't have. Okay. And then this, same thing. What about legal offices? Needs a greater variety of medium restaurants, greater variety of cafes, needs a greater variety of small stores. Okay, so we need stores, and we need medium restaurants, maybe. Let's take a look at that. Well, I can't do medium restaurants. That's just something I can't do. I don't know if I can use one of these now. I don't know what this means. A greater variety of restaurants that serve lunch. I mean, technically we have restaurants that serve lunch. I mean, I don't know if these qualify, though. Yeah, sub shop serves lunch. Hearty Takeout serves breakfast and lunch. Satisfaction there. And then we have coffee and breakfast. So we just need more lunch, according to that. Or does that not count as a restaurant? I don't know. Whew. Okay. But none of these medium offices will want to move in right now. Well, small stores would have to be these. Space for small stores. So let's see what we can do with the small store stuff. So small stores probably want to be near the front. You know, you want to want high traffic area, right? So I figure we build out in the front here. And I have no idea how big these things are. So why don't I take a look at that? Okay, so it looks like it's about 7. So I'm going to go ahead and build out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need the shop. Oh, well, I gotta wait until it's built. Okay. So, store. Small store. Let's see what this is all about. So the one thing wanted a drugstore, right? Medical office need at least one drugstore. So let's see about this drugstore. We got food and beverage store, portable electronics, books, drugstore. Okay, so that might be all we need. What does a drugstore want? Drugstore. Storeroom, 1 empty bay required. They're probably all going to ask for that. Yeah, they're all going to ask for that. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and first off, where is the storeroom? It'll probably be under here. I wasn't really paying attention. Office supplies, bottled water, janitorial services, copy services, computer and IT service, commercial, file storage service, catering service. No, okay. Obviously, it's somewhere else. I wasn't... Storerooms. There you go. All right. How big are those? Wow, huge. Okay. Exactly how big? Looks like 10. All right, so I'm going to build that in the basement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll wait for that. Okay, almost done. There we go. Storeroom. Put that right there. All right, that should satisfy. Let's see. Okay, it's not built yet. Okay, there we go. It counts now. All right, so we've got drugstores. They want electricity, phone line. We can provide that. And a storeroom. That's it. That's not too bad. We've got 230 per day and 240 per day. And they like high traffic areas. Well, this is right at the front door, so that should be good. All right, well, obviously we're going to take the one that's 240 a day. Put that in there. And then we need the utilities. Electricity is easy enough. Phone line, though, we have to draw all the way from over here. And I think we're getting at the point where phone lines are going to be an issue. But now that we have that, medical offices needs a greater variety of small stores. Ass. Luckily, the storage looks like it has 3 more bays. So I think what we're going to do is build another store on top of first store. And I have an idea. That idea is we go, well, right now it's not necessary. We'll allow the stairs to be the way up and down. But it'd be nice if we had elevator access. I could put that elevator access right here. But again, it's not really required at the moment. Okay. Continue. All right, so we have one store up and running. But none of the medical offices will move in yet. Because they need a greater variety of small stores. But we will take care of that here in a second. By putting a small store there. And we'll see what the other small stores can be. All right, so we've got food and beverage stores. We've got portable electronics, books, news and magazine, flower stores, and wine and spirit stores. Well, let's start at the top. Food and beverage. What do you guys want? You want electricity? And they look like they pay me not as good as the drugstore. But all they need is electricity. That's it. That's all they care about. And of course, they need a storeroom bay. Portable electronics. So they'll pay me a little bit more, but they want electricity and phone, which I may not have the phone line or the phone capacity. As a matter of fact, can I see what my phone capacity is? 8 of 10. Okay, so that's not... We could afford it. So outside of that, that seems like it. Of course, they want a high traffic area, which they may not be. Pretty much anywhere is going to want that, though. Books, news, magazine. Only want electricity. And they pay about the same as the food. Drugstores. We already did. Flower stores. Again, only want electricity. Wine and spirits. Only want electricity. I figure we do food and beverage. I'm not food and beverage. Or electronics. Do the 230 a day. Because we have the phone line capacity. And then we just need to draw the phone line over. So, get that over there. And then phone. The only real worry is that these guys might not be in a high traffic area. So this might have been a mistake. To put them above like that. We'll see. As a matter of fact, I can see what the traffic is like right now. Yeah, so right now, that's not good news for that place. But it is being frequented. I could put an elevator here. Which would solve some issues. You know what? I'm going to do that. There's a problem with one of your elevator shafts. It's going to mean... Okay. Well, we can fix that. Or maybe it just gets fixed automatically. I know you can do things here, but I guess that's going to get fixed automatically. We have a maintenance crew. All right, so let's get on to what we were doing. So we want an elevator. Oh, of course I have to expand. 1, 3. Oh, it's not letting me do it until it's probably constructed properly. Oh, I'm low on money, that's why. Alright, I might have to wait until the end of the day, then. But I should be over $3,000, so I should get the city grant. So I don't think there's a real reason to take a loan right now. How's our electricity services doing? 29 out of 50? That's not too bad. How are you doing? Can we actually hire one of you guys now or get one of you guys in here? So build cost is the issue. So maybe we should take the loan. As these guys are now happy with the situation. Oh, but they do expect certain services we don't have right now. I can be patient with things. Or I can take the loan. It cost me $150 a day. I don't think that's too big of a deal. We'll take the small loan. Okay. Now that we have the small loan, go ahead and finish the construction I was intending to do. Go ahead and take one of these medical offices. Let's see. We got $390 a day. $380, $380. And they do want water, so I'm going to have to worry about that now. They do prefer lower floors, but I can't change that now. Dental office gives me the most money. Yeah, we'll do that. They need phone line, water line. Water line's going to be tricky, but we're going to manage it. Okay. So let's get on that right away. So I'm going to need a means of getting the water up there. And my original plan was to do that to get there. And then we need water. Right now we don't need big water. So I could get away with the smaller one. But I'll go ahead and let construction run its course. All right, we got our contract. That was for the income of $3,000 a day. And we got a bunch of buzz, not quite enough yet. And we are in profits right now. Is that in the black? Is that the term? And let's go ahead and get another contract here. So resounding revenue, I don't think we're ready for that yet. Industry diversification, we could do. This would require us to have 12 medium offices and attract a very varied group of white-collar professionals to your building. So we're going to need to make all of those various medium office things happy, which isn't something they were necessarily doing yet. Office drones, where is that? Let's do a bit of variety. We need breakfast, lunch, and coffee. And we got it immediately because I thought we did. Okay, so that was easy. So we can't do this because we don't have office drones yet. And we could do studio apartments. And we can't do this because I don't know why. We need 50 population. We don't have that yet. All right, so I guess we might as well take the industry diversification because we can. That's going to be a hard contract to finish, but we're almost finished with the population one, so I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. And make sure we get construction work done. Get the utilities needed. Okay. Go ahead and get my elevators installed. Got plenty of cash in the bank now. All right. Well, let's get what utilities we can get to this guy first. We need electricity, and we need phones. They don't have water yet, but... Oh, really? Okay. So we need better phones. I don't know if I can really afford anything spectacular, so I'm just going to go with this. That should take care of that. And now we need water. So water, I could do bigger water because I might be doing residential later and we just know we'll need it. So do we do the medium size, which gives us 50? Probably would be a good idea. But for now, I'm going to have to wait until this construction gets done. Although I can start working on some of these closets, I guess. So put one there, and there, and there. There, and there. All right. One more. I mean, you really didn't need to have this stuff in line. I just, for my own purposes, want to do that. Okay, so then we need plumbing. Oops. Like a little carried away there. Why are they unhappy? Oh, they needed a bunch of services, didn't they? Janitorial services and something else. I really wish they would tell you what they are missing out on. I thought that was something that they told you, but it doesn't look like it is. And now I have to remember what that was. Huh. I know it was janitorial services, but I don't remember what the other thing was, and I wasn't paying attention. That's really annoying that they don't tell you. They should tell you here. It just says they're considering moving out and that they're not satisfied. Well, I get that. All right, well, I'm going to have to worry about janitorial services and other things. So, this one would actually help me a little bit here. So, it will tell me, like, for instance, if I go to janitorial services, where is that? Janitorial services. Not present, no demand. What are you talking about? All right, present and operating, not present, no demand, no demand, no demand, no demand. It says no demand for all of these. So I honestly don't know what they're upset about. I just get this feeling that that's not operating as it should. In any case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.